to welcome you all to this very important day of accomplishment for our graduates and for this school. It's a very special day for us. I wanted to mention briefly there are 3 student speakers, 2 from year 4 and 1 from the Advanced Studies program. And Pamela Davenport is the speaker for Advanced Studies, and her name was left off the program. So we just wanted to say up front that she will be speaking and she will be introduced when the time comes in the program. So to all of the family and friends that are here, I would really like to welcome you to this very special occasion. I know you have supported and been a part of this journey for these graduates, and so it's very fitting to have you here today. Thank you for coming. For some folks who may not have a background about the school, I just wanted to say a few words about the Barbara Brennan School. Dr. Barbara Brennan, who is the founder of the school, has been a pioneer in the field of energy consciousness and healing for more than 30 years, studying and writing about the human energy consciousness system and its relationship to health and disease and personal and spiritual transformation, and the role of this energy work in the healthcare field. And from her pioneering work, she created this amazing school and her work in Brennan Healing Science. This U.S. school is celebrating its 28th year, and we also have a school in Europe, and this is the sole location of the U.S. school. Barbara Brennan School in Florida is a specialized college licensed by the Florida Department of Education. Barbara Brennan School has graduated thousands of students from 52 countries. I think that's a really significant piece of information about the role that this school plays in world healing and global influence. Those graduates are working as Brennan Healing Science practitioners in their own practices, or they're incorporating the healing skills and knowledge they've learned into medicine, healthcare, psychology, education, business, the arts. So today we are graduating individuals from 4 different programs. And the first program is a 4-year professional studies diploma program, where individuals are trained as Brennan Healing Science practitioners, and they are able to then have an independent healing practice. And could the year 4 graduates please identify yourselves, raise your hands? Oh, they're very quiet today. That's that very large group that will be graduating first. In addition, over those 4 years, some individuals have done additional work and earned a Bachelor's of Science degree in Brennan Healing Science. And they will be receiving that degree today. Any individuals who are receiving a Bachelor's in Science degree today, raise your hand. Great. And in addition, we have a 2-year advanced studies program in Brennan Integration Work. It's a postgraduate program to become a Brennan Integration practitioner. And in that program, they broaden and strengthen their skills to work with clients on facilitating the client's deep transformational process and their emotional and spiritual development. It's a very deep and rich study that they've undertaken, and if those individuals can identify themselves. Further, graduates of that program also then may go on to teacher training at the Barbara Brennan School. And we have a group of graduates this year who are graduating from that 3rd year of advanced studies, which means 7 years of training. Yeah! And this past year, they have been assisting on the teaching team, training students, and they completed the requirements to become a Barbara Brennan teacher. And that is very deep work, really combining their work as a healer and their training as a healer with the role of a teacher of this material. And so I'd like to honor them as well. Programs for folks who are not that familiar with the work. Although if you've known the students, you know how much homework they have and how much attention they need to pay to all of the details of this education. This is a very rigorous education. It really requires academic excellence, personal integrity, professionalism, talent, truly gifts. You each have a gift, a talent that brought you to this work. And maturity. And the graduates that are here today have met these challenges and thus have arrived at their graduation to take their next step, professionally and personally. Each year as the dean, I spend a little time, I know each of the classes, but I spend some time really feeling into some of their core group qualities. And I don't know, for folks who were lucky enough to see their ceremony last night, the year 4 students, such a beautiful expression of life in all of its aspects. And the qualities that I really sense from this group are strength of heart, deep fairness, and respect for others. The year 4 project presentations this week were astonishingly beautiful, about projects about how they're going to bring their healership into the world. They were deep expressions of service. They were about forgotten populations and groups in need, about taking healing into the medical, social, and cultural realms, and groundbreaking work with animals and the healing qualities from nature. So I want to honor, I know those are only a few of the projects that were shared, and I know you all did such beautiful projects. I want to honor the deep heart in their work and the visions that they have for their healerships. They also made a donation through the Weeping Angel Foundation for a scholarship for fellow students, and we appreciate that very much. Graduates, all graduates, I speak for the school when I say we are very proud to have you representing Brennan Healing Science out in the world. And we know you will represent it well, and blessings on your journey as a healer. Our Japanese-speaking students do not have translation today, so I'm going to do my best to give that same blessing myself to them. Sotsugyosei no minasan, 4年間の達成、おめでとうございます。皆さんの精神とハートをたたえ、世界のヒーラーシップの心からの祝福を捧げます。I was more nervous about that than anything. Blessings to you. I would like to introduce the deans that are here today. First we have the Year 4 Dean, Chiyomi Yoshida. And the Advanced Studies Dean and also the Year 3 Dean from our Europe School, Sherry Kay. And the Year 1 Dean and the School Dean of Barbara Brennan Europe. And the Year 3 Dean, Rebecca Ellens. So, for folks who are just joining us in the community today, we do meditate quite a bit in different ways as part of our work to presence ourselves, to open our hearts, to become centered in the strength and goodness of ourselves. And so now we'll have a short meditation before we begin the program of speakers and music.